Welcome to the Minecraft World Tour 2022 edition, June 22 edition that is. I've done two of these before, here's the latest update. So I'm not going to go over anything that I've already done because that would just be redundant, so instead I'm just going to go over the new stuff. So as you can see, first thing, we've added more rows and we've added a lot more lanterns. This house is all the same, so I'm not going to bother with it. Actually, it's not all the same. What the hell? Oh, I'm flying. Actually, it's not all the same. Okay. So to go over... God, stop flying! So to go over this from the beginning, we have this thing with the lights and cubes. And this thing with the lights and cubes that goes into the water down below. Let me go over here real quick. This used to all be here, but this is the new part of it. It goes into a little garden that goes into that water. As far as Anonymous's treehouse goes, that's pretty much it. As far as the new shit. But above his house is something new too. This was created, I don't even know what the hell it's supposed to be, but this was created by... Who was it created by? Shit. Well, either way, it's on an indefinite hold. And I don't know if it'll ever get finished. The community pool is still there. The honey tower is still there. Here's the lime tower. And along with this downtown district, we have new stuff. All these other towers, the Crimson Tower, I believe that one was called, the Civic Tower, the Sky Tower, and the Eclipse Tower are all still here. I already went over those. But let's go ahead and go into the individual rooms here since there is some new stuff here. Some people have their own rooms in here. So I'll start with the garden room, which is pretty self-explanatory. It's a fucking garden. Now let's go ahead and go up further. Second floor. I don't know whose room this is, but if I had to guess, it's probably maybe mine. I'm not even sure. But there's some books here, and that painting represents a television. Going up further. Here is RT's room. Looks pretty nice. Nice bed, nice books, nice TV. Nice shit. Going up further, it's the fourth floor. Which is barren, but that's fine. It's just vacant, no one's in it. Here is my room. As you can see, there's a bunch of books, some enchanted shit, a nice white bed, and if I had to guess, this is probably a TV. Which seems like a very inconvenient location, but that's how I roll. We got the cafe. That's right. We have a cafe up in this bitch. Now, why is the cafe this high up instead of like on the second floor? I don't know. It's the way it is. Up here, the seventh floor, which, again, pretty much the rest of this, for the most part, doesn't have a whole lot in it. But let's keep going. 8th floor, 9th floor, 10th floor.
What are you doing? Sorry.
Good. And then there's the gym. That's anonymous. Here's the gym. Oh, hello. This is a gym for everybody to use. Got a treadmill. Got that. And this is something to put your stuff in. And then you can go back to your own room and shower. Right here, we got the 11th floor, which has, like, nothing in it. 12th floor, which has nothing in it. 13th floor, because we don't believe in superstition, so we actually put in a motherfucking 13th floor. 14th. 15th. 16th. 17th. 18th. 19th. How many floors are in this fucking thing? 20th. And this top floor is very special because it has exterior balconies. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then you get the roof. Let's go to the roof. With this roof, you got the spire right here, which goes above the clouds, and that's pretty much it. Now, my personal favorite is the Eclipse Tower, just because it looks the most unique, and it is designed to be the tallest. And even here's another thing about the Eclipse Tower. So you see there's a helipad right here. So this is the tallest building in the game. And truth be told, it's technically the tallest there can be. Because these lanterns on the top of these spires are as high as you can build. Wait, what the fuck? I thought they were as high as you can build. Wait. If they're as high as you can build, then how is these up here? Hold up. I was told that these lanterns are as high as you can build. Huh. Isn't that interesting? Wait, no, it was. Wait. It was. How? Okay. They have some explanation here. I tried to make these spires taller than they actually are here, but the game wouldn't let me. It said it's too high of a build. That's why I topped it off with these lanterns instead. So how the hell? Whatever. Either way, though, now most of these towers are honestly just randomly named. The Eclipse Tower is named because of the fact that it eclipses over everything else. Now, the way we made this sort of downtown area is specifically to be a spiral, with that bisexual purple Civic Tower being the shortest, followed by the red one, and then this one that looks like a P, and then these twin towers, then this, then sky, then the eclipse. So let's go ahead and go over these other ones. So here you go. God damn it, can I not? Apparently not. As you can see, here's how these ones look. This one has a staircase on either side for both of them. And then you get up to the top. It's actually pretty cool being in here, because as you can see, there's a nice little view and everything down there. And one thing you can do is, with a glitch, you can even get up from the top, but I'm not going to bother with it because this is I'm not going to bother with it. The Honey Tower is now more complete than it used to be. It has a whole staircase and all that, but that's pretty much it. And then aside from that, okay, so leading off from this P-shaped tower that I forget the name of it even, the next thing will be these twin towers, which I kind of refer to as the banking towers. And they kind of look like a captain's insignia because I decided to put sky bridges on it. One on the, I think, fourth, fifth, I don't know, one of these floors. And then I tried to space these things out as well as I could away from each other. So here's that.
You doing your tour again?
Yep.
Alright.
Every single floor is completely vacant, less like pretty much every other fucking building. This one has a spire, while this one has some couches for the Mafia to have their up-top rooftop meetings. Last but not least, there's this shittily colored tower, which starts and has a weird staircase, but that's okay. It's a very unappealing color, but you know what? It is what it is. This is meant to represent some sort of like antenna tower or some shit. Lime Tower still there. I already went over the Honey Tower. I'm not going to go over the castle because I already did that in a different video, so you want to see the interior of that, go watch that video. We call this the Germ. This was intended to be a tower, because there's a difference between towers and skyscrapers. This was intended to be a tower, but it just ended up looking like a germ. So there's that. Actually, can I get up there? Can I get up there? I can get up there. I'll go up there too. Here's the inside. This is not like there's windows for me to use. How tall is it? Damn. Okay, there we go. And there we go. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, there we go. There's a glitch to get up from ceilings. And I just used it. Over there is the TNT monstrosity, but I went over that the last time. So I won't go over it again here. And this, I'm not entirely sure what the hell this is. I think it's supposed to be like an aquarium, but I don't see any fish, so who knows, really? aside from that, here's another building that never got finished. I don't even know what it's supposed to be, but somebody else is building it. Here's a house. Right here is a pyramid and another house. This house was also never finished that I'm aware of, but it still looks cool. You got a little house here, not house, a pool. This is clearly a garage. Yeah, a lot of things that people build sometimes just never get finished. And then moving on to the biggest thing of all. Oh, wait, first, this pyramid. So truth be told, this pyramid is actually not finished, interior-wise. I'd say it's about a third of the way done. It's not finished, but I did work on it a lot. There's supposed to be a ceiling here, as you can see, where this would be a hallway, and then this sort of hallway would lead to a bunch of other shit. I gotta finish this, but yeah, I haven't yet, so... And then you got this hole is actually intentional. This hole is not like unfinished. It's intentional so that way you can drop and, you know, there would be something beneath here that's not fucking llamas. And then yeah, you got some other hallway shit here. And then yeah. So this isn't finished, but it will be at some point. So let's go ahead and exit that pyramid though. And then another major thing is the start of this secondary city, which actually has streets, starting with the hotel, which is Hotel Flitch. Now this hotel we made to look very nice. You can see there's a whole parking lot here with lights and the whole deal. We got garden shit on the windows. You see a bunch of garden shit right here. And then you got these nice double doors, which lead straight into the main lobby. The main lobby has this desk right here. What I need to do, but I haven't done yet, is put in, you know, chairs, tables, all that sort of shit. And then somewhere around here is also supposed to be some sort of thing for like a continental breakfast. And then right back here, you have a swimming pool. Yep, its own unique indoor swimming pool. We thought of everything. And then if you go in here, I'm only gonna go one floor deep. Actually, I'll go every floor, fuck it. See? You got the main hallway, and then you got these rooms. Wazza! Every room basically looks the same. But I'll go to the third floor, which basically looks the same. I believe there's a four floors at top floor. Which does look different because it has this. And then you go up here. Can I go the fuck up here? Thank you. And there's a balcony. And that's the hotel. So now the last thing for this latest updated tour, you got a sort of new downtown area with this sort of motel looking thing. And then you got these two buildings and it's going to be expanded. So fun fact about this one actually. So that initial downtown area over there with all the huge skyscrapers is just what it is. This area right here is actually loosely inspired by Phoenix, Arizona. Just the way it looks and all that, with the shorter towers and whatnot. So, and then in here you got this. And one thing I try to do with each and every one of these towers is I try to make all of them unique in their staircases. Every single one of these damn things has a unique staircase that none of the other ones have. Now, at some point, will they overlap? Of course. But as of right now, they haven't yet. And yeah. So that's pretty much it for this updated tour of this world. And we will continue to build upon it. Although I kind of think that the next thing I'm going to do is finish this goddamn pyramid. After the pyramid, I'll go and do other shit. Holy shit. That was loud thunder. And now it's snowing. Everything else in this world, I think we've already gone over. Wait, no, we haven't. Hold up. Actually, there is one more thing. Way over on this side. So I believe this house up here, this mountain house, was already in the game by the time of the first one, but it has been expanded upon with an actual aquarium and this pool. Yeah, we got a bunch of pools in this world. And then this house, which is a decent house. It's like a hermit type house. And this portal, which I believe leads to hell. And then this portal, which I believe leads to purgatory. I don't know, someone's practicing witchcraft up in this bitch. And then lastly, we have this railroad track. And I will actually take this damn thing. Ah. Hee hee. Here we go. Because I might as well take it as I can. And this leads us back to... Oh, wait, I think that's new, too. You know, there's actually still more to explore. See why I'm doing this tour update. And there we go. And then we have this river, which I can't even remember if it was in the original tour update or not. So there we go. We got two rivers, one which is right there, the other is right there. And this one leads to this bridge with the lily pads on either side, which leads to this. I don't know if this is finished or not. I don't even know who was working on this. It looks like it's inspired by Ghost of Tsushima, but who knows? Chances are we're probably not going to build anything here because, you know, these guys have their own land, unless we want to go Andrew Jackson style and say, fuck the natives. Yeah. So I believe this is it. And this little treehouse. Yeah, this will be it right here.
Not completely finished. Over here, Flitch.
Shit. Okay, not completely finished yet.
My friend Syndicate did this, but...
Alright. Where are you?
Yeah, he's a pretty good builder.
Okay, so that's okay. So this was built by one named Syndicate. By the way, for any viewers, which I don't even know if there will be, but these creations are a mix of several people. Oh my God, there's that too. Those skyscrapers, actually pretty much every skyscraper was built by me. The restaurant is mine. That building is somebody else's. The tree house is anonymous, but I helped them build it. Yeah, there's a bunch of different people who built these things. He who shall not be named, I believe, is the one who built this sort of skating rink right here.
He did.
Yeah.
And he also built that little...
The small castle thingy.
Yeah. And
but the big castle that puts his to shame is the one I built.
Yeah. Did you
although not, yeah, that's in a different tour. That has its own tour.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so there's no need. I'm only showing things that are new.
Well, this one's pretty new.
Syndicate, but when I say new, I mean like hasn't been explored yet. This definitely counts.
Yeah. Look at my little house.
So is this like a restaurant or house, or what the hell is this?
Where you at?
At Syndicate's thing.
Oh, no, it's supposed to be like a house, based in Germany.
Oh, gotcha. Oh yeah, he's German, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, one more thing too, is this big fucker up here. And this is kind of a worthless creation in all honesty, but it's still pretty to look at. All it is a bunch of glass colors.
What is it?
This thing up here.
The giant structure that's over here?
Maybe.
Like your animal farm, whatever?
No. This thing. There's nothing to it but glass colors.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, yeah. A little cabin.
Oh, no, that's in it. That's in the other one.
Oh, okay. Well.
Yep.
Fair enough. Did you give a interview or view to your little amazing shit that took like decades to make?
What amazing shit?
We had to make this entire ravine all by ourselves.
I don't. I have gone over it, but I'll go over it in a little more detail. But yeah, so this ravine, because if I you know I'll leave the video off with this, the tour off with this. If I
Alright.
had to give a top three or top two maybe most extensive things that we've created.
Or
Um,
destroyed.
yeah, and when I say created, I mean like singular things. So like, um, I'm not gonna count this whole like downtown complex,
Yeah.
um, because that's I don't consider that one project. I consider that a bunch of projects. Although if you were to consider this downtown area as its own like big major project, then honestly it's probably the most extensive we've ever done. But not counting that, I'd say the biggest ones we've done is the castle, and then on top of the castle is this ravine. Because as you can see, there are mountains right here. We had to dig out the entire thing for this mountain. The entire thing. And then also right here to go underneath it. And then do all this interior shit. Make these buildings and fill it all with water. This was extensive. It took a lot of work. And by the way, we don't do the pussy shit that people, because we don't do this on PC. We don't do the pussy shit people on PC do. I've seen PC players, they're fucking pussies. Here's what they'll do. They'll type in like one command on their fucking keyboard and it'll automatically create like an entire Los Angeles recreation by itself. To me, that like as cool as that looks, it's some pussy bullshit. Like as far as I'm concerned, you're a fucking pussy if you don't do it by your goddamn self. That maybe that's just me. Anybody thinking, well, it takes a long time to build Los Angeles without it. Well, that's the whole fucking point. Yeah, if you're gonna build Los Angeles, I'll use a better one because here's one I've actually seen: New York. And like I've actually seen a one-to-one recreation of New York with the original Twin Towers, made in Minecraft. And yeah, that was done like that. And like it was done with like two keyboard strokes. Not the whole city. They did it in like five different like districts, but they basically recreated the whole city in like six different keyboard strikes, and that was it. And that's some pussy shit, as far
Oh
as I'm
yeah.
concerned. Either make the shit yourself or don't make it. That's my dealing on it.
Fun fact, the people that actually made the command have slaved harder than people building it. I said
Shit.
made, not the ones copy and pasting.
Oh, I know, like the ones who, yeah, I don't even know how you do that.
It
Well,
takes a lot of creativity.
is it? Anyway, but yeah, so people who do shit like that, honestly, I denounce them because they're not real Minecraft creators, as far as I'm concerned. Like every single thing you see here, and I mean all of it, was built. I'm gonna say literally brick by brick. Like this whole area, and I mean all of this area right here, was this wasn't mountains. This whole thing right here was hills and shitloads of trees. And you see now how it's all mostly flat land and no trees? Guess why? We had to make these foundations by ourselves before we even built any of this shit. Now
Yup.
that shit takes dedication. Well, but with that being said, though, I think I've had enough of shit talking PC players who bullshit this shit. Um, yeah. So this is currently, as of June 2022, this is what the world looks like, and I do intend. But I might want to do one of these damn things on an annual basis just to see how far we've come. All right. But until then, this has been the newest one. Thank you for your time. I hope you enjoy it. And I have 3 other tours, including the castle tour, because that's so big that it deserved its own video. And that's actually, you know what? You know what? Real quick, an addendum. While I was here in the sort of downtown area, I remembered something. This place also has a new subway system. So let's go and take a trip down it. See? Uptown, Uptown? This is downtown. Motherfucker. Non-explored land. Look at that. See, it's a whole complete system. Let's take a trip. Not the most extensive in the world, but it works. And it's just right here. It just gets you almost nowhere. At least that first one. But now let's see how far we can go with others. And this gets you to the restaurant. See, everything has its purpose. Not the most extensive thing in the world, but it works what it needs to. All there is still that one last part of it, which is Uptown and unexplored land. So let's go ahead and look at that unexplored land area. Which is right here. So let's do this. And just like that, I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere. So, if you want to end up teleported to some random fucking place of God knows fucking where, then the unexplored land option is your choice. And this looks like a fucking gingerbread house. That I'm pretty... Did we build this? I'm not sure if we built this. Looks man-made, but I don't remember ever doing it. Unless Anonymous did it and didn't tell me. Interesting enough. Yeah. Anyway, now I gotta get back to this thing, that way I can get back to Uptown. Which is here. There we go. And now... Alright, yeah, this is Uptown. Yep, because that's downtown, and this is Uptown. Okay, that makes sense. See, we have a system for everything. Subway. And there you have it. That's our subway system. So now, this tour is done. Thank you.